Alright guys, we're back, road to 20k. And on Yoshi's Island, regional rooms. And I guess we're playing 200 to start. I didn't even notice, I wasn't paying attention. We have a pretty stacked room as well. Lots of highly rated players, like I'm number like 4 or 5. There's almost a max rated player as well. And as you guys can see, I'm rocking DK Mr. Scooty. It is my mod S'mores choice. I ask my mods, what build they like to use, and I'll use it for a video. This is what S'mores picks, so shout out to S'mores. Been a long time member of the community and a great moderator at that as well. Currently sitting at 20,904 VR. We got Horn there. We're keeping up in third. I did not expect to play 200, so I haven't played 200 in a while. Like, I'm not warmed up at all. This is probably not going to go very well. Although this combo is pretty decent. I think it's definitely not a top tier build, but it is like in that kind of next tier, just below, Yoshi Teddy. So I think I'll be able to perform quite well with it. We're in 6 here. Gonna try to not get bananaed. I don't know where that player was going. They're like going way off the course. I actually failed to miss the shortcut, but I think we're gonna be okay here. I have a ton of mushrooms here. That was pretty wide actually. That player gets taken out. I am trying to snake, but I'm just flying off the course. I think there's like 2 other Donkey Kong players in here, funny enough. Go ahead and horn that red. Never mind. I guess the red took a while to catch up. I guess that always happens to me on 200. I always forget to kind of save my horn because it takes a little bit longer than I expect for red shells and blue shells to catch up. So I guess we're going to see what we can do. That's the player in front of me that just disappeared. Did they lag? What happened? That's the max player though, I was going to say. Not really sure what happened to them there. That is not worth going for the shortcut, and I think I will cruise into victory there. Somehow getting the first. A good way to kick it off. A weird race starting off with 200. Definitely unexpected. And a nice plus 25. Alright, we're back. Toad's Turnpike. Funny enough, this is a track that S'mores likes to pick. Not sure if he's trying to troll or he genuinely likes this track. Either way, it's kind of fitting that we're playing on this track second. Actually missed my delay drift there. I'm already throwing. We're gonna see if I can keep up the streak, the winning streak. I mean, maybe make the winning streak by getting another win here. Definitely feels weird that I was, I got plus 25 in that first race, especially in a regional lobby. I guess that just shows how stacked this room is. Although I'm not really sure if they're stacked skill-wise or if it's just, VR-wise. It's always a mixed bag in these regional rooms. But I thought, just like last episode, it'd be nice to get a break from the worldwide lobbies because they basically just feel like a competitive room at this point. In between, playing a lot of competitive recently and playing worldwides, it is nice to kind of switch it up, use some different combos. And I unfortunately got redded. It didn't really matter. I missed the bomb, but I got double redded, so it didn't really matter that I missed it. We're gonna get blued here too. And I think everyone's about to catch up now. I'm just gonna go to the side here. I see that star. I see the green. Someone, okay, they're right here. I was gonna say, I don't see them. Someone passed me though. And I'm just gonna stay wide. Hopefully I don't get leg trailed here. And I can go around them. That's a car. That's another car. Go ahead and drop that banana on top of that player. Try to get a bit of a break here. And I'm hitting the car. I don't know what that was. My lines are terrible. And can we back this player too? I'm gonna go for it. We miss. The shock happens. It didn't really matter that I wasted that green. I'm just kind of messing around right now. And I guess I'll see if we can hold off with the lead. It's going to be tough. That shock definitely didn't help me out. And I'm hitting the wall here. I have like no coins as well. I'm going to go wide for the item box here. What can we get? Well, we actually get a second place box, I believe. So we get double protection. We're now down to third. These 2 players are here. I'm going to go for the snipe. And oh, it hits the vehicle we miss. And yeah, we're still in third here. That player's going to go for the snipe as well. I'm going to go wide for some more item boxes here. Can we get anything good? I don't really think that was worth it. Wait, did that player fail? I think it was just lag. I actually threw the shell into the wall there. So it didn't really matter. We'll secure the second. Definitely can't complain about that. Should mean I get some positive VR gains here at the very least. And another plus 21. And we're back. Bone Dry Dunes for the next race. Funny enough, you guys won't see this video until I believe tomorrow at the time I'm posting this. But I am... Actually, no, I'm not going to say it. I was going to spoil it. You guys will have to see what I'm talking about. But all I'm going to say is that I am much better at this track than I used to be. Hopefully I can showcase that in today's video, in today's race. Wow, look at those lines, getting all those coins. I've literally never done that before. And oh, I missed that coin though, so I'm only at 9 still. Yeah, we're in the lead, kicking it off, you know, right. Getting in first here. A little bit wide on that corner though. This track definitely is one of the tougher tracks to drive. I feel like it comes up a lot in competitive as well, because, you know, more inexperienced players don't really know how to drive the track. Of course, that's just me, you know, from my perspective in lower tiers at least. And can we get the snipe on this player? I'm gonna have to go for it. And wow, it almost bounced and hit them too. But if you guys don't know, S'mores loves to go for the snipes. I'm gonna do that, you know, throughout this video, go for the snipe in S'mores fashion. See if I can get it. And what are my lines? I'm just gonna shroom up here and trail that player. Are they gonna red shell me back? They are. So I'm gonna go ahead and just make sure I don't get hit off there. Slow down a little bit. Was it worth it? I don't really know. I stopped for the box. Someone else took it before I could get to it. And yeah, that whole sequence probably wasn't worth it, especially because I'm gonna fail again and hit the banana this time. So things are all downhill from here. And slow down once again to avoid those green shells. Hopefully I don't get back. They're gonna go for the snipe, it looks like. And they hit that player. Wait, that player had a bomb and took everyone out in the pack. I'm gonna use these shrooms and get up here just to get this coin. And we're not in a bad spot all of a sudden. The only thing is first and second do have a bit of a lead. That player in first went really wide though, and I shouldn't have shroomed there. Definitely a mistake flying off the track. Getting back down into 6 here. We can go ahead, get those coins. Trying to get started here. And I'm probably not gonna be able to get a good spot other than, you know, a top 2 spot at least. It's right in passed by the bullet. I'm way back here. I'm just throwing this race. We do get all these mushrooms for the shortcut though. So I can go ahead and pass a couple players. Oh no, I get passed on the line actually. So I take home the 5th and a +3. All right, we're back. Next race on Choco Mountain. I just realized I'm within like 50 VR of 20,100. So that's like a 10th of the way there to 30,000. My lines are still pretty bad though. With this combo, I feel like it's not too bad. It's just not really what I'm used to with Yoshi Teddy. Of course, I'm using a lot of Yoshi Teddy recently. So I think anytime I've used a different combo, I just completely throw. Like in that last race you guys saw, my lines were very questionable. Let's see if I can bring it back, get back up to first place maybe. And so far, yeah, we've been having some decent races, you know, no negative VR losses at least. That player's gonna snipe themselves. I can just keep shrooming up here, get up into a podium spot. Is this player trailing anything? I can't really tell. It looks like they are. That red shell went for them, thankfully. I can go ahead and chain at this set. That player gets redded out of first. We have another red shell. Yeah, I think we're in a good spot here. We have the shroom. We have the bananas. I can go ahead and just burn the shroom. The little shortcut here. I'll go inside. This is a great item just to hold for now, I think. Not really worth getting rid of. Unless I want to go for the snipe on this player ahead of me. Honestly, I think the blue shell should be coming soon. So I don't really think it will be worth it. I'm kind of fine, you know, sitting in second for now. And seeing if we can, you know, make something happen. What are my lines again? Completely messed up that drift too. And I'm going to go ahead and trail that player. That was in second. Another red shell is out for that player. That's some fire. We're going to get hit, unfortunately. I'll go ahead and get rid of my bananas there. I'll keep this red shell for some protection though, until the next set. And there's the shock. I guess it didn't really matter. So we're going to be, you know, in third here. A little bit of a break on the rest of the pack. First and second are up ahead. I wonder what I can get at this next set. Maybe something to help me catch up. There's the blue shell finally. There's a couple bills. I'm gonna have to go way to the side. Someone threw a bomb, almost got me. I know, that's another bomb taking me out. We all got taken out there. I boomerang someone. I'm gonna boomerang like the whole lobby here. And definitely some weird items there. Wow, what a snipe with that boomerang throw. That was amazing. We took out that player, but we get the piranha. I'm just going to go wide so I don't get started here and try to secure my 4th at the very least, and I will do just that. So definitely could have been a lot worse. Super chaotic in that last lap, and a +12. And we're back. Squeaky clean sprint. It's only right that we're playing this track. This is one of S'mores' favorites. Let's see if I can bounce back and finally get another first place. Been playing definitely not great the last few races. Just some questionable lines here and there. Been able to secure some decent spots. But I think I can attribute that to this being a regional lobby. So at the very least, you know, a bad race is still a decent race in terms of VR games. I'm going to see if I can, like I said, perform a little bit better, get up to first, and try to stay there for at least a couple races in this video. Unfortunately, we get lag trailed there. We're getting fired. I'm going to be down into a bottom spot. I'm just going to slow down for the double. I guess that player was too. We get the ghost. I'm going to, I guess, hold it for a little bit. I can use these shrooms on the shortcut. And I have to watch out for those green shells. That player ends up sniping themselves there. That's too funny. And I think I'll use it now, actually. I was thinking about holding it, but we're up here in 6. I can probably steal something good. Yeah, we get the super horn. Oh, I missed the box, though. Just barely. I can hold on to this for some protection here. We need some coins. I just realized I have 1 coin up to 2. Watch out for all these other players. And I can use it now. I see all the fire around me. I think that was worthwhile to block the fireballs. Wow, I barely went over that one. I thought that one was going to hit me, actually. Surprised I didn't get hit there. We can use the coin this time. Can we get the snipe on that player? We can take them out. I'm just going to chain at the next set anyways. I'm going to get red shelled, though, and I have nothing to tank it because I have the piranha plant in the pocket. So now I have 0 coins in 6. I'll save this last room to get rid of the blooper, and then I can burn the piranha plant. I definitely don't want to get stuck with this. I guess it didn't matter. There's the shock. I'm going to go wide for all these coins because I desperately need some coins. And we can go ahead and try to catch up. The shock will definitely make it easier. Okay, I used that star instantly. I thought I was going to get starred. I think I end up hitting the other player beside me that had shrooms. Make sure I secure another box. We almost get starred again and again. Wow, that was way too close. We get the shrooms. Can go ahead and take the shortcut. Everyone is right on top of each other. This is a crazy pack. I'm going to save these shrooms for this shortcut as well. Go ahead and cut it super inside here. That green shell. Wow, that almost hit me. But can we, with the boomerang, I take that player out in the air. And I'm going to go for the snipe. We just miss it. This player's trying to trail me. I can go a little bit wide. Secure the second. What a close finish. End up taking that player out in the air. Probably ruin their race for sure. And a plus 22. Finally, a bagging track. A nice second place last race. I've definitely been pleasantly surprised with the races in today's video. You know, with the regionals, it's definitely a mixed bag like I've been saying. But so far today, there's been a ton of really fun, action-packed races. Definitely a lot of nail biters, and I've been able to get a bunch of positive VR gains as well. So really, no complaints on my end. Playing one of my favorite tracks here, Yoshi Circuit. And we're going to see if we can make the crazy comeback, do the bill cut. Looks like we're in last. There's only 11 players. Let's see if we can get some more VR gains. Like the first race, I think it was a plus 25 for first, which is pretty unheard of in these regionals. Normally it's more like a plus 20. But recently in my worldwide videos, I've been getting crazy gains. Like some of them I got like a plus 35 for first. That's with some like super high ranked players, like when I'm basically the last ranked player in the room. Whereas this one, it's definitely a mixed bag. There's like one max player, a couple players in like the 30, 40, 50 range. And there's the bullet bill, just what we're looking for. So I can try to hold this until the end of the race. That player's going to use the bill lap too. I'm going to save mine for the 3rd lap here. And we're far enough back that I think we're in a good spot. We get the triple shrooms, not what I was looking for. Of course, ideally you get something to dodge the shock in the back so that when your bill extension expires, you can chain some invincibility. But we're just going to roll with the punches here. Can't really chain, you know, my bill to try to get another one. I don't really think it's worth the hassle. And that's fire. Again, I'm not going to activate it. We're just going to, you know, keep going forward. That player's going to boo. Are they going to steal my bullet bill? Okay, they're not. I guess since they activated the boo while I was still behind them, I'm assuming they can't. And we can go for bill cut. I don't see anyone with the shock in play. Someone else in the bill cut behind us. There's the blue shell right on cue. It always seems to come at this moment in the 3rd lap. We can use a shroom, go flying. Probably not worth it because I end up flying to the side and we're going to get hit with the piranha plant. That's exactly why you want some invincibility here late. Everyone's getting taken out though, and I will somehow get the second. So I guess things worked out for me. We got hit once, but everyone else got hit twice, it seemed like, and another plus 21. And we're back. Daisy Cruiser, a good track to be starting in the front on. As you guys saw that last race, I hit 21,000 rather. Making my way closer and closer to 30,000, and this is another 200 race. How did I not notice until after it started? Can we outrun this red? No, I'm actually gonna go too slow there. We get hit. Another red shell. We have protection this time. Never mind, it's gonna go by us. What are my lines? Yeah, my lines are crazy once again. Just like that first 200 race, Like, I have not played 200 in a while, a couple weeks for sure, and I am just flying all over the place. Everyone's getting taken out though, but we're already pretty far behind here. Definitely very odd that I'm playing 200 twice in one video, as I haven't played 200 in like many videos before this. You know, grinding VR at least. It's kind of funny it came up twice in a row. That's like mirror mode basically never comes up as well. We have the shroom that time to recover. I have no coins. Do I even want the speed boost you get from them? Not really sure. I think I'll just go flying even further. Go ahead and shroom up around that piranha plant, the star. We get hit with the Goomba there. We're still in 6. I'm basically not made any progress here. There's the blue shell. Wait, they lag trailed me even though my red hit them, and someone's going to take my box. That is like worst case scenario there, and I'm going to fail once again. Yeah, this race is a disaster. We pull shrooms again. I pulled nothing but shrooms and red shells in the pack too, which definitely has not helped. So I will get the 7th place. And probably maybe lose some VR here. Only 3, so not too bad. Alright, Waluigi pinball this time. Is it 200? Okay, it's not. I never pay attention, guys. I'm always looking at my second screen between the races. Won't get bamboozled this time. Maybe I can perform a little better. That was definitely a rough race. Probably one of the harder tracks on 200 if you're not used to it. Especially if you're not expecting it. Like I said, we're going to try to bounce back here. We're doing all right to start. I'm going to run right into that giant pinball, though. So we're in the thick of it, in the pack. I'm going to go wide for the double here. Are there going to be any coins? Okay, they'll like spawn right on top of me, but I think I was too fast, actually. I only got one of those, I just noticed. And can I avoid the pinball? Okay, we can that time. Go ahead and throw all these bananas back. We get a decent pull. You know, we're in 4th place here. I'm going to hold these. We get boomerang, but somehow it doesn't break my banana, which is nice. There's fire. There's so many items everywhere. Oh no, we get hit. I can shroom to recover. This is just brutal. Another boomerang. There's so many items everywhere. Been able to avoid most of the item spam in today's video, but this lobby has definitely been pretty chaotic at times. So first things first, definitely need some more coins here. Hopefully I can manage to not get taken out, you know, by these green shells, by any other items. I think those are coming straight backwards if I had to guess. And they're actually not. They're going forward. Okay, that last one came back. But I'm just going to go inside, try to avoid everyone. This guy is going to try to trail me. I'm going to go super wide. That red shell isn't coming for me. Neither is that one, thankfully. Wow. I thought at least one of those would be. I'll have to settle for the single so I don't get hit by that banana. And I can avoid all the pinballs. They have a red shell. There's more fire up ahead. Okay, I saw that coming. Thankfully, they break that player's red shell at least. Is that another green shell? Almost smart bounce me. Wow, that was way too close. I feel like at every turn, there's an item that is almost taking me out. I'm going to shroom up here. See if I can get a nice 3rd place box. Try to break away from the item spam in the pack. That's not too bad. That will help me protect against maybe a red shell or something. We almost get hit by that banana. I can avoid the pinball this time just barely. And I think like last lap, I'm going to take this super inside and, you know, just try to break away from the pack rather than going for a box. I think I'll chain this, but keep the red shell. See if we can get something good here. I don't really expect to pass anyone. I think I'm just going to go for, you know, the hold on my position, try to get the 3rd place. We almost get pinballed there. This player came out of nowhere. And oh no, that banana on the ground actually cracked my red. That was definitely going to take that player out. Wait, no, that was the 2nd place player. I thought they were passing me. But even then, I could have gotten 2nd there. We still got the plus 17, so not a bad race. And we're back. Super Bell Subway for this next race. One of my favorite tracks recently. I feel like it always gives some great races. Just really fun to drive in general. Let's see if I can front run this one, get a lead, and not look back. And we're starting off strong. That drift is always kind of scary with the subway there, but I somehow avoid it. We have the protection for that red shell. I'll go for the double again, then kind of super inside here. And a little bit too inside, actually. I fail, lose my mini turbo. That player's going to pass me. I'm going to go wide for these coins anyways. I get the snipe on that player. Will the green bounce and hit them? We almost get hit by another green, and that almost hits us too. We can go ahead and take the off-road shortcut shroomless. I guess that player must have had a shroom because they will just drive past me. And I trail them here. We have the double protection. We're up to 10 coins. So I think I might as well just hold on to this. You know, we're in first. We're probably going to pull a coin if I go to trail. I unfortunately missed the trick there, though. It looks like the DK and that Lemmy player and I are kind of broken away from the rest of the pack. Actually, did they both get taken out there? I'm not really sure what happened there. But all of a sudden, we have a bit of a lead on our own now. Like I said, really no point in chaining unless I'm trying to go for the super horn, but I have double protection, so I think I am just as well with that. Once again, we can hop through the off-road there and try to extend our lead here. I think that was maybe the super horn that Donkey Kong in second has. Not really sure, can't really tell. It's a red shell, we're fine either way. Looks like they got taken out anyways. So really the only thing that can stop us is maybe like a blue shell shot combo or my lines. You know, I'm going way around this subway. The blooper is not helping my driving either. And it might come down to the wire. Okay, there's the blue shell. Can I go ahead and snipe myself here? I actually missed. And we're going to get redded. Okay, so thankfully the other red shell didn't hit us because we had, you know, the blue shell hitting us. I'm just going to drop that. Wait, the Birdo got hit? Oh, we get shocked. What is happening right now? Is this player going to pass me at the very end? Oh, there's a player in the Ghost actually coming out of nowhere, getting the shock dodge and horning me. So unfortunately dropping down to 5th place. We still get the +8. All right, we're back. Riverside Park. I think we're only down to 9 players. And although I'd normally like to find a new lobby, I just had to stick things out. You know, we only have a couple more races left in today's video. So hopefully we can fill back up after this room. And because we're at 9 players, I'm going to try to front run. Definitely feels very weird for me to do this on Riverside Park. Like I've only ever bagged on this track. I'm going to go for it. If I can get, or rather if I get hit out, I'll go for the bagging strats. But if I can not get hit, if I can stay in the front, that will be just as well. Looks like one Birdo player is bagging. But in my experience, I feel like when there's only, you know, this many players in a room, bagging doesn't really pan out the way it normally should or normally would, just because the shock is less likely to be pulled. And I feel like in general, I just do kind of poorly compared to, you know, bagging in a full room. That's kind of my mindset. That's why I normally like to have a fuller room. And I'm going to go ahead and chain here. I'll go for the super horn. We have a bit of a lead, not by much. There's the blue shell. It is probably too late since I just noticed. And I don't know, is it worth it to back out here? Am I going to get hit off the edge? Yeah, I guess I was. I could have slowed down to not get hit. We're going to lose a ton of coins. And I think what I'll do here is actually stop bag for a second here, see if we can get something good. Actually pull the red shell shroom combo. Hopefully at the next set I can pull something better here. Okay, there was a player in a Ghost. I was going to say that player's going to start my protection. I can wait for them, get the double and 8th. What can we get? We get the crazy 8. I'm just going to spam it just in case there is a shock. Either way, we'll have the star for invincibility here for a bit. Get the double box here. We need something good. We get the boot as well. So I can just chain my invincibility till the end of this race. Oh, actually both those players got taken out, so I think it was worth it there. End up getting 4th place. So not great, but not too bad either in the +6. We have Bangkok Rush here for the next race. I was not ready for that intro. I missed the startup boost. We're in a new lobby. Unfortunately, I got lagged out of the last room. We're actually like about a lap or so into Baby Park. Got lagged out, ended up losing, I think it was 25 VR, which is definitely not ideal. Also, this room has a lot lower VR in general, so I can't really expect to get the same gains that I've been getting in today's video. I guess we're gonna have to see, you know, what we can make happen in these last couple videos. Those are some green shells coming my way. Trying to finish out strong here. You know, if I can at least gain back the VR that I just lost by DCing, I'll definitely be happy with that. I guess the goal is to get, you know, +25 between the next 2 races. We're in a good spot. We have a bit of a lead already. I'm going to be up to 10 coins here in a second. We have the super horn in the pocket. I actually missed that last coin. I completely failed there. And I don't think I can get the mini turbo in time for the vector glide there. We're up to 10 coins, though. Still a bit of a lead. I feel like there will be a shock on this track. It is a longer track. I think it always happens at the beginning of lap 3. We still have a bit of a lead though. The blooper is out, doesn't really matter. This track is super wide as well. Tanuki Mario has a break on the rest of the pack. Never mind, looks like they actually got taken out. Oh, I'm gonna fail and hit the wall. There's the blue shell. And the shock I feel like is gonna happen soon, just in time to ruin my race. And wow, look at that, perfect timing. It actually worked out for me though, because I got the item box after the shock. So I'm not without an item here, just, in case a red shell or something comes. And honestly, does anyone else think that you should be able to horn the blooper? Like when I used the super horn there, the blooper was about to hit me. I feel like I should have been able to horn it. We almost sniped ourselves with that banana as well. Wow, that was way too close. But it will not matter. We're going to be able to get the first place here with a pretty crazy front run. Never really looked back in that one. And I'm not thinking I'll get too much VR. Like I said, this is a lower rated room in general. So we're going to have to see what we can get here. Wow, a second shock too. I guess there's a couple more racers left to finish. And the plus 18. All right, one final race for today's video. I didn't miss the startup boost this time. Actually got the fast one, I believe. Not a bad track to finish things off on. I feel like if I can get an early lead, I'll be, in a great spot to finish off the episode strong. Definitely, I consider this a front-running track. Starting in first definitely helps. Get the little shortcut there, not fall off. And I think I'll go ahead and just chain here, try to get another super horn. It looks like that banana connected on second, so even better. Can I get a trick here though? I actually completely missed all the tricks. I already have a bit of a lead at least. We get the double trick there. We have the double bananas I just noticed too. I didn't even realize. I figured I would have a coin in the pocket before I looked, but that is even better. I already have a bit of a lead. Like I said, the VR in this room is a little bit lower than the last, or not the last race, but rather the races earlier in today's video. And to make up for it, like you guys saw, I only got the plus 18 for a first place. So it's kind of the trade-off, in general, it is an easier lobby, but you get lower VR gains to make up for it. But of course, in my mind, that's just safer, right? It's a lot more consistent VR gains that way. So maybe that's the play, to grind out 30K. And we're actually going to fail there. We're going to get quadruple redded and blue shelled. We get the iframes at least. Our coin gets stolen. What just happened? I said it didn't really matter. We're going to get red shelled for the 5th time in a row. What is happening right now? Just I was saying these are easy races. There's a shock. So what? That was like 5 reds, the blue shell, and the shock. Back to back to back. And I guess my huge lead came crashing down there. I'll go ahead and avoid the boomerang. What can we get? We need something good. The item roulette is lagging. It finally came through. Wait, did that player fail there? Can I snipe these players with the green shells? I'm going to be too late. And we will get the 3rd. What a weird way to end things off. The crazy lead, the 5 red shells, the blue, and the shock to ruin my race. And what will we get for a 3rd place in a lobby like this one? A plus 11. And that's going to do it for today's episode of Road to 30,000 VR. Rockin' DK Scooty, switching it up a little bit more than my usual Yoshi build. Shout out to my mod S'mores for the combo. I'll be doing some more moderator combos as we move forward. Not really on any sort of set schedule, but kind of just when I feel like switching it up, because I use way too much Yoshi Teddy in this game between, grinding in the really challenging worldwide lobbies and playing competitive recently. I've used the Yoshi Teddy in I think 10 or 12 videos in a row at this point. So definitely nice to switch it up here and there. We kicked things off with 20,904 VR, and we finished with 21,040, a gain of 136, just barely besting our result in the last episode by 3 VR. Definitely a lot of consistent gains, a lot of fun races too. That first lobby I was in was a lot more fun than I had expected. Lots of, very skilled players, high VR players, and also got a bunch of consistent gains. Basically only lost 3 VR other than 1 disconnect there. So overall, a very fun episode for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed as well. As always, let me know in the comments what you guys thought of the video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.